Was King John really one of England's worst kings, or has history painted him darker than he deserved? To understand the truth, we must step back into the early 1200s when England was ruled by fear, heavy taxes, and a king desperate to prove himself. John became king in 1199 after the death of Richard the Lionheart, the brother everyone admired. Richard was a warrior, a legend. John was the brother who was never meant to rule, mocked with the name Lackland because he had nothing of his own. Now suddenly, the crown was on his head and the world expected him to match a hero. But John's reign quickly turned into disaster. England controlled lands in France, but John lost them one after another. Defeats piled up, shame grew, and to rebuild his armies he demanded more money. Taxes rose sharply, even basic rights became expensive. Nobles, landowners, even the church felt the weight of his greed. And when powerful barons refused, John punished them harshly. Many ended up in cold prisons, starved into obedience. Whether every tale was true or exaggerated, the fear was real. Then John made a dangerous enemy, the Pope. When he rejected the church's choice for Archbishop of Canterbury, the Pope struck back. Churches closed, bells fell silent, no weddings, no funerals. People believed their king had brought God's anger upon them. Respect for John collapsed even further. By 1215, the barons had reached their limit. They gathered armies and rose in rebellion. Cornered, John was forced to accept a new law, Magna Carta. It told the king he must obey the law too. He could no longer arrest without reason or steal land unfairly. It was made to control a king they no longer trusted. But over time, Magna Carta became a symbol of human rights and freedom across the world. Yet John had no intention of being controlled. Soon after signing, he broke his promises and returned to war. The kingdom sank into chaos and violence. And then, as his enemies closed in, he suddenly fell ill. Some said dysentery, others whispered poison. Whatever the truth, King John died in 1216 at just 49 years old, leaving a broken kingdom behind him. So was he really such a bad king? He lost land, he lost trust, he pushed his people into rebellion. Yes, he ruled with fear more than wisdom, but he also faced problems that might have crushed any ruler. A shrinking empire, powerful enemies, a church willing to destroy a king's reputation overnight. And without his failures, Magna Carta, one of the most important documents in history, might never have existed. King John was neither a hero nor a monster. He was a flawed man trying to hold a kingdom that was already falling apart. History remembers him as cruel, as a failure. But maybe his greatest mistake was simply not being the king England wanted him to be. If you enjoyed this video, then like the video, drop a comment and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot.